What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another Paula's A Theory with me, Paula's A Anthony. Now, I know it's been quite some time since Paula's A Theory has been active, so here we are. And today, I want to be talking about the power of transmutation. And this is a topic that I've been thinking about really all day. It started with this morning. I got up and I got into my daily routine, right? I get up at 6:30. I meditate, do some yoga, and I head to the gym. And I'm in the gym getting a really good workout. I mean, like a really good workout. And I was feeling it, right? And so after the gym, I went into the spa just to decompress, right? Get into some more meditation. And as I was meditating, the thought of transmutation came to mind, right? And I think this is a really transformative word, ironically, because that's really what life is centered around for the most part, right? This is one of life's centers, and that is transmutation. What is transmutation, right? Let's define it. Transmutation is the act of changing something from one form or state into another, often into something more valuable or refined. It could be turning a negative emotion into a positive one, or transforming a simple material into a precious one. And I thought this was really powerful because the energy that we typically feel on a daily basis can be transmuted depending on the trajectory that we're trying to reach, right? Now, as I was in this meditative state, right, thinking about transmutation, a lot of things that I was feeling the last few weeks or the last week had came up, right? And I took all of those things that I was feeling and I transmuted those things into something that was more productive and more useful for me now in the present moment. And so I got a quote for you, or a statement. And I feel like this statement really speaks to what transmutation is. And it goes like this. You're cleansing difficulties out of your life, laying anxiety to rest, and elevating the energy of your unfiltered happiness without struggle. Your mind is ridding itself of what is unnecessary and filling itself with thoughts and ideas of growth and presence. Your days are busy but fulfilling. You're moving on a moment-by-moment basis and welcoming any necessary adjustments with ease. And again, this statement speaks highly to transformation or transmutation, because everything that we experience can be adjusted to fit the moment that we find ourselves in. Because most of the time, our external conditions are dictated by the circumstances that are surrounding us. But part of transmutation is being an alchemist. And alchemy is all about taking what you have and turning it into something else, right? And so anything that you're facing or anything that you're feeling right now can be used to transmute and transform your circumstances, your situation, and your environments to better serve you. I always say that life doesn't get easier, but you become stronger, right? Life is always going to be quote unquote hard, right? But the thing that makes life easier is the better you become. And you become better by overcoming certain circumstances or transmuting circumstances into a benefit. Most of the times, there are those that become victims of their circumstances, and their life continues to get harder and harder because they find themselves in that victim mentality in every moment. Whereas there are those that take every single moment and then utilize it as an opportunity to catapult them in the trajectory in which they're trying to reach. And so that is the difference, the distinguishing quality between those that are suffering and those that are successful. It's that transmutation, it's that alchemy, it's that turning something into, it's that turning whatever situation that you're going through into something magnificent. My mentor once told me, never allow external conditions to govern your external conditioning. And that is the beautiful thing about transmutation, is that anything that you're going through, if your external conditioning is conditioned for growth and wealth and prosperity, then anything that you go through, you're going to look at it as an opportunity for growth. But right now, I want to break down the quote that I just told you, right? I want to break it down into increments so that way we can get a deeper understanding of transmutation. So first, let's talk about cleansing difficulties. This suggests transforming challenges or obstacles into learning experiences, which is a form of transmutation. When you look at difficulties from a different perspective, you will start to take advantage and you'll start to lean more into the difficulties rather than pulling back and complaining about the things that are happening in your life, right? Everything that you are going through is preparing you for the next level. That's usually how it works when you're asking and when you're going for greatness, right? When you're asking for more money, or when you're asking for a better relationship, or when you're asking for a certain job or a house or whatever the case is, there are certain criteria that you have to go through in order to prepare you for the thing in which you have asked for. It doesn't just snap and come to you. Nah, you go through the process of preparation. You go through the process of becoming the person that can sustain and maintain that thing in which you've asked for. Laying anxiety to rest. This involves converting stress or worry into peace and calm, which can elevate your overall mood. I think of emotions as indicators, right? They're indicators of letting us know where we are in each and every moment of our lives. And so if you take a moment to step back and really look and analyze the situation that you're currently in, you will recognize that there's a lesson in it that has to be that you need to learn. Now, I may not feel like that in the moment, but you can take a step back after everything is said and done and evaluate and extract the lessons out of that which you have gone through just now. But most of the times, if you've gone through something over multiple periods of time, you will start to recognize that, oh, I know what this feeling is. And you can take the lessons from how that felt previously and bring it into that present. Next, elevating unfiltered happiness. This phrase refers to amplifying joy without the need for external factors, suggesting a transformation of your inner state. So basically, this is like being content and being happy with where you are in life, not needing anything to stimulate you, right? Not needing anything to stimulate you in order for you to feel happiness, because you are full of joy, like you're full of abundance because of the work that you've done, because of the routine that you have, because of the life that you're building. Like those things fill you up with joy because you're always doing the work. So there's no need for like external validation, like from social media or strangers or anything of that nature, because you already have that happiness within you. Next, ridding the mind of the unnecessary. This is about shedding unhelpful thoughts and beliefs, making room for growth and positive transformation. Now, this makes me think about one of my favorite Bible verses. Do not be conformed to the world, but rather be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And that's something that I truly live by. And this quote sums that belief up in itself. It's shedding or getting rid of things that no longer serve you to make space for the things that will. This is something that you have to do periodically, because there are things that are always grabbing for your attention, especially nowadays because we have social media and there are like so many different things that are grabbing for our attention, and they can influence us in a negative way and in a positive way too. So it's important to really filter out a lot of things so that way you can get to the root of who you truly are and maintain that authenticity. Next, thoughts and ideas of growth and presence. This indicates a shift towards a mindset focused on self-improvement and being present in the moment. So this is literally shifting your mindset for a more growth orientated mindset. And this also helps you to develop patience as well throughout the process, because there are going to be times where you have to wait for certain things to transpire in order for you to move forward. You have those moments where it's like, dang, when is this thing going to pop off, right? But in those moments, you really have to practice the art of patience and understanding, because that stems from having a growth mindset, because you know that nothing happens overnight. It only happens over time. Busy but fulfilling days. This suggests transforming busyness from a source of stress into a source of satisfaction. So a lot of people get kind of flustered and frustrated when they're busy with the things that they have to do on a daily basis. But when it comes to transmutation, you can take that busyness and turn it into fulfillment, because you understand that even though you may be tired, even though you have like a million things to do, it fills you up. It fills your spirit, because you're moving in your purpose. You're doing things that are purposeful. So yeah, it can be a lot sometimes, but it's so joyful because you're doing the thing that aligns with the person that you're becoming. And finally, moment by moment basis and welcoming adjustments. This emphasizes adapting to changes with ease, turning potential disruptions into opportunities for growth. So this is literally just living in the present moment. You're not thinking about the past, you're not overthinking about the future, but you're thinking just moment by moment. You're thinking about the present. What can you do right now that can push you into the future that you see yourself in? Every single moment, and you're fulfilled in that, right? You're not stressed out. You're not uptight about it because things aren't panning out in the way that you visualized it, because you understand that in each and every moment, you are creating the life that you truly desire. And it's going to come with some hurdles, but you are still creating the life that you truly desire. That's really it. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to come on here and just share the power of transmutation, because I feel like this is a truly powerful statement. And if you're able to implement the power of transmutation into your life, you will start to notice massive changes in your reality, because everything starts internally and then it is changed externally. So once you start doing the work within, then the work without will start to materialize. I hope you found this helpful, inspiring, and motivating. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for allowing me to be on this journey with you. I truly believe we do better when we grow together. And yeah, until next time, peace and progress.